more fun with check marks. Now on to mission 4. For this mission, the first thing you're doing is going up here and getting that one. And also for this base, what you want to do is the same thing as you did in the previous quest, where it's down then up. And the enemies are still there. As you can see, there's one check mark. There's still those flamethrower and shooting enemies, pretty awkwardly placed. But this is where they also have or start hiding a lot of those check marks in those invisible passages, so you have to look through all of them. Or you could just look on GameFAQs, one of those two. Anyway, I pick up some more power-ups. So I want to go down and get the buzzbore, because that's the same place it was last time. I'll just go up easily. The good news about this mission is you don't really have to navigate through as many flamethrowers as you did in the last one. I mean, you still have to go down though. Just not up and all those like rows of flamethrowers. There's the third one. Just hidden in there. Then you want to go up and to the right this time, instead of going through all those flamethrowers as I mentioned earlier. And there's number 4. You are going to end up getting hit, but that's just what happens. And there's me falling. Also, one thing I did learn is that if you run out of time, it's actually an automatic game over. I think I said in video 1 that it was just one Joe dying, but it turns out it's a game over. So anyway, I had to scale this again. Getting some more power-ups. The bulletproof vest, always a good thing. Let's see, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear these blocks, because the 5th check mark is going to be up after I take out all these guys, as well as these blocks. That's a useful thing about having Snake Eyes for this level, as I mentioned earlier. He can just clear out those blocks without using any ammo. And that was easy enough. So on to number 5. And you already know where the last one is. It's down. Instead, I don't really care much about getting hit. And this part, all you have to do is just duck and then jump in order to drop down. So that's the last one. Now all I gotta do is make my way over to the exit, which I can do easier by dropping down here and then just making my way up and getting shot. Take out this flamethrowers, or these flamethrower guys, and then on to mission 5. In mission 5, what's going to happen is you still have a lot of hidden check marks in those areas, and I decided to kill that guy for no good reason, as well as that one. Rock and roll spread fire is the only thing that really shoots down, so you do want to have that in handy when taking out those guys who like to crouch and then shoot. Anyway, here's where the first one is, behind this wall. You just want to blow up those blocks. So a short backtrack later, you would be going to the right and shooting some more guys for no good reason. The second check mark is going to be hidden in this wall on the left. So that's 2 so far. That was a little banged up from the first mission, or the first part of the mission, so I decided to get Duke some health, and I get him hurt again. But it doesn't matter, because there's another K there. So now that backtracking's done, I'll just go down and end up boarding this buzzbore, even though there's no check mark there, but the buzzbore is going to make things a lot easier, as you already know. And all I need to do here is just go to the left through this invisible passage and just make my way over to this hidden area to find the 3rd check mark, and just making my way back. Well, at least that was a shorter backtrack than the one before. Not really sure what I did there, but I'm just going all the way back over to the left and trying again after I get down. So yeah, that was a backtrack. Anyway, I'm just gonna go down and back up. Go over here And I'll go all the way up to find the 4th checkmark. This one's really not as bad, because once you get to the helicopter, it's easier to find. I'm just killing that guy for some reason. And boarding the copter. Just as soon as I get there. Unfortunately, there is lots of respawn here, so that's just something to be worried about. Anyway, I'm just gonna go up here because that's where we need to go next. Just as soon as I'm done killing this flamethrower and getting these power-ups. Because I'm a klepto like that. So let's see, I need to go up and not get hit by that guy, go to the left. And then these missile turret guys are guarding the 5th checkmark. Just wait for them. Since enemies do a lot more damage in this quest compared to the other two, it's normally a wise thing just to stay cautious against them. Because you just don't want to go through recklessly and end up getting thrown out of your vehicle and end up taking a lot more damage than you need to. Let's see, the next checkmark should be over to the right and then up. And there I am losing my copter. This guy decided to stay in front of that missile turret for some reason. You can get the bulletproof vest and full health by going over that hidden wall on the left. It's not that difficult. And then just some more power-ups if you jump. So I need to take out these missile turrets to get to checkmark number 6. It's actually a lot easier with rock and roll. So there's number 6. Just gotta go back a little bit. And now up. Through this invisible wall and finding the last one. So all I gotta do is make my way over to the exit. This mission's actually not that bad compared to the ones before it. I mean, if you ask me, Mission 3 and Mission 6 in the 3rd quest are probably the worst when it comes to the hidden check marks. But, there's not really much else to talk about, so join me next time as I take out Cobra Commander for the 3rd and final time. I'll see you then.